4 games in 5 days. Understand that tonight some of the guys aren't going to be able to go, but how do you sort of mentally and physically manage 4 games in 5 days?
Just take it game by game. The biggest thing is, like you said, our players' safety, making sure they're feeling well. Have a lot of guys on the team with some little nagging injuries that we got to try to be careful with. And so having 4 and 5 and 6 and 9, we just thought it was smart to try to let those guys get some rest and hopefully get some of those guys back tomorrow. So we're not sure yet about that, but it seemed a pretty smart thing to do tonight.
For the group that is able to go tonight, it's a group that doesn't traditionally play super heavy minutes. What are you looking for from them, especially in the first half or so, to get underway?
Yeah, play the right way, attack, be aggressive, and we got to bring a physicality to the game. Last time we played Boston in Boston, defensively we had no physicality. I think they made 22 threes. They got to where they wanted to get on the floor, and we had no resistance. So challenge our guys today and walk through just being physical, taking up the space, not give them a lot of space to do what they want to do. And so we got to be better with that tonight.
Coach, back left for you. Boston obviously shoots a lot of threes. Do you as a coach ever feel the need to kind of keep up with that? How do you, because it becomes a math game at a certain point in time. I mean, I think they may, they take over 50 a game at points. And do you feel the need to keep up? And if not, how do you try to keep pace with them?
Yeah, I mean, we can't keep up with that, but they have a lot of guys that demand double teams. They get to the basket, get to the paint, and so teams have to overhelp, so that's a challenge today. It's just taking the challenge one-on-one. The better your one-on-one defense is, the better your team defense is. And so we're doing a good job being physical, keeping them out of the paint. They won't shoot as many threes, so we got to do a good job and see what happens.
Tyler, a game like tonight, obviously, there's a lot of opportunities for the younger guys. What are you looking for out of a guy like Jordan, I think, who has probably a big opportunity tonight?
Just get back what he did when he first got a chance to get into the lineup when he played. It's been inconsistent minutes for him since like we had those first, 7 or 8 games. But just, be explosive, get into the basket, get into the paint, making the right read, and then challenge him on the defensive end to be, really good defensively, taking that challenge, making sure he's getting back in transition, little things. And so he's got to get better with the little things. And, when you're a young player, it takes a little time to get that, but just continue to keep building off of that.
Yeah, we saw Kobe get some run in the last game. What did you make of those minutes, and I guess what do you make of his overall progress to the point where maybe could we see more rotation minutes more often?
Yeah, I mean, I thought last game he was good, and you can see it more often. He's the only one who hasn't really got a real opportunity outside of Bones, this year. The time we were going to use him, he got hurt. He was out for that stretch and kind of, hurt what we were trying to do. But, Kobe works hard every single day. He's a really good player. Can play the 4 and the 5. And so just, tonight would be a good opportunity to play a little bit of both and just kind of see where he's at.
Ty, with Zoo with his eye, how is he coming along with that, and how is Kawhi progressing after playing against the Lakers?
Kawhi's feeling good. I didn't get a chance to see Zoo. He had on sunglasses in him, so I gotta, get in there and mess with him a little bit. I didn't get a chance to see him take them off. But he said he's getting better, still a little blurry, and so, like I said, hopefully we can have him for tomorrow, but not sure yet.
Is the sweating going down?
I haven't seen him, so I gotta see. I gotta get in there.
Get to work, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Coach, so facing Boston this year, obviously you get them 2 times a year, world champions. What's the message to the team, and also why do you think they've been having so much success over the last few years? You coached over there a few years ago, back in 2011, 2013, so what's kind of the message to the team you got to give to them?
Yeah, I mean, well, Joe's done an unbelievable job, coaching this team, and to come in and be the youngest coach in the league, I think at the time when he took over, and just doing what he's done, and having the guys have, instant buy-in, and that's tough when you have a championship caliber team, but he's done a great job leading this team. And so I just told our team tonight, like, just in order to beat this team, we got to attack them, we got to be physical, we can't let our guards down, we can't allow them to have easy baskets, offensive putbacks, getting out in transition, getting dunks and threes. And so we just got to make them play against our half-court defense. We got to be physical. We got to challenge these guys. And when they're driving to the paint, we got to be aggressive, going for steals, not let them see seams, and see what happens.
To a game like tonight, what are you looking forward to the most?
I don't know.
I mean, you're getting to play guys that you've mentioned, they don't get to play that much. You've had all these guys since, you know, all season training camp and everything. I'm sure you get a lot of complaints about, you know, guys mainly from people like us, you know, about certain guys not playing. So now those guys are getting a chance to play. Like, you know, is this one of those nights where, you know, you get to actually show them like what it's like to compete and get a chance to win?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we had this conversation the other day, you know, just, you know, a lot of guys on this team deserve to play, but you can't play, you know, 15 guys. And so the sacrifice from this team, you know, all this way, you know, has been really good. You know, like I said, Bones is one of the ones that's had to make the biggest sacrifice, you know, T-Man and Scoot, you know, back and forth. And we have a lot of guys that deserve to play, but you can't play everybody. And so our guys have bought in that, you know, whoever we need that night to win, that's what we're gonna do. And we just wanna win for tonight, and we worry about tomorrow. And that's kind of, you know, how we go about things here. So tonight, for those guys to get an opportunity to play, it'd be good to see. Like I said, I know they're happy, they're excited, you know, young guys. But we gotta do things the right way, you know. And so, understanding that what they're doing tonight, you know, can help them get some more minutes or help them, you know, understand what we're trying to do defensively and offensively with our team. And so hopefully they can fit in and get better with those things tonight.
Ty, can you share your starting five for tonight?
Yeah. Mo, DJ, T-Man, Amir, and Kevin Porter.
And Coach, I want to ask you about Drew. He's a guy that you got a chance to coach in the Olympics, brings all the winning intangibles, helped Milwaukee, helped Boston win the championship. What do you see from him on the court? He's a guy like, he's not an all-star guy, but he's a guy that he's first picked because of the things he brings to the table to help teams win. What do you see from him? What sticks out to you the most for him that helps teams win?
Yeah, he's been an all-star, and he's a winner. You know, whatever it takes to win, that's what he does. And along the way, the different stops he's had, if he's had a score, he scores. You know, he's always been a defender every single night, and people hate playing against him. And so when you have that mentality every night, I'm going to guard the best player. I want to guard the best player, and you know, he's a shutdown corner, so other guys can really lock in on other things on the floor. But now, like I said, later in his career, not worried about shots, which I don't think he ever has, but not worried about shots. Just makes the right play every single night, takes on the tough assignment every single night, and just have a chance of, like you said, you know, in the Olympics to have a chance to coach him. He's crazy too. He's funny, but he like all around good player, you know, and he's all about winning, whatever it takes. And so it's great to have those kind of guys on your team.
Last one.
Tyler, in Boston, you dropped the gem on us by telling us that Tatum is your cousin. When did you first know he was going to be an NBA player? What's your first experience with Jayson, and what's it been like to watch his maturation?
Yeah, he's definitely grown. You know, he was a bigger size. I used to have my events in Mexico. His daddy, Justin, would bring him down. Who's my cousin, and he would come to my 4th of July events, and you know, you saw him grow, you heard about him, but I didn't have a chance to see him play a lot because, you know, of course I was, you know, playing myself. But when he got to Duke, you know, his freshman year, you kind of see like all the work he put in and then who he became. I was like, oh, okay, like, you know, he's a really good player. And just to see his, you know, maturation throughout the process of just not only being a scorer, but now be able to pass the basketball, be able to read defenses, not just, you know, looking to score. And so, of course, anybody can come out and shoot all the balls, but when you know, take pride in defense, take pride in rebounding the basketball, take pride in making the right play, and that's what he's gotten better at. And so, you know, when he does that, they are a different team.
Thank you.